Hello, folks. Hello. Hello. Well, sorry I'm late. You won't believe this, folks. Far out, man. Far out. Let me just see if I'm... Okay. All right, hang on a second. I'll explain what's happening in a minute. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Wow. I'll tell you what, I'm going to record. I've recorded that. Anyway, look. Welcome to the Hotspur Hippie, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I'd like to start the stream as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming, the Wallamedigal people of the Darug Nation. Ingani Warrami, I hope you're all right. I hope your elders are well, past, present and emerging. And as usual, there's no sovereignty ceded, there's no treaty, there's no nothing. And but it always was and always will be the land of the First Nations people. And well, folks, why am I late? Why am I late? Well, I wasn't late, but I forgot to hit the start streaming button. So I just did. I just did a 50-minute stream. Like, there was a couple of people in the chat. That I thought we were having conversations with, but obviously not, because I wasn't live. So I've just done a 50-minute stream with no chat, tap dancing my ass off. And now I can see there's people watching. And I'm thinking, this is weird. Why is no one watching? Are they all watching Champions League football or something like that? I was like, no, I didn't hit the go live button. So I'll tell you what, everyone's here. Oh, bloody hell, man. Hey, I was a professional though. I'll tell you what, I'll upload that Day Barclay for the Hotspur Hippie members, so you can see me, you can see me tap dance, but I held it together, but it was getting to 42 minutes. And I could see it was actually not the number of people watching, it was the number of people waiting for me to go live. And it was like started off at 12, and then by the end of it is going down to 6. It was 4, and I'm thinking, man, oh man, people are just bored with me. And it's like, no, hit the go live button. What an idiot, man. So, hey, we'll go through some of these comments again. Oh, I can't do them all because it did bugger up as well. I went through everything. I'll do it again, man. I'll do it again for a bit. Maybe I won't do it again, but at least you're here. Finn Rickwood, you've been hanging around waiting. And here's me thinking you all deserted me. Because my streams have been getting pretty good views, and I'm thinking, well, maybe it's just one of those streams that the algorithm hasn't picked up because I didn't do clickbait. Maybe I should do clickbait. Yeah, go live. This is the problem. Whenever you schedule a thing, like I just don't schedule. I just come in, start, we're off. But when you schedule it, you have to say, right, start, and then you have to hit go live. I did a brilliant jam I was playing along on my guitar at the beginning and everything. Hey, well, I'll upload it for members. Oh, you've all turned up. Thank you very much, folks. Gary Barnes, evening, Paul. Drinking German Festbier this evening, and he's not impressed with that lot over there. Tom Lowry. Oh, yeah, no, man. I was talking to you, Tom. I was bloody well talking to you. Because you put some comments in and I was talking to you. And I'm thinking, dude, Tom's gone quiet now. Look. Where is it? There we go. I spent about 5 minutes on this comment. Lots of bullshit transfer rumours doing around. Oh, I was talking about that for 5 minutes to fucking no one. Oh, wow. Dear, oh dear. Hail. Tom Larry, at least you're okay. Had me worried there, man. Oh, I covered it all. Yep. Stephen Hayes. Anyone waiting in the future, type go live. Yes, that is a very that is an excellent idea. An excellent idea, Stephen. Because I'm obviously incompetent. I can't believe that, man. Far out. Archibald, the teleporter blew up. Oh, because Tom said that. Tom said that, so I even did the teleporter a couple of times. I was doing everything. I was trying to make it as entertaining as fuck, and then it was like 6 people, 4 people, 1 per person. I'm thinking, what have I done? What have I done? And all it was people just got fed up with waiting. Michael Langley. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll upload it for everyone because I think it was a fun stream anyway. So and I don't. Oh wow! Morning, Paul. Morning, Paul. Morning, Michael Langley. Tom Lowry. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, I need a brain fund. I need a brain fund at this rate. Laptop fund, yep. Yeah, there was a point where my laptop was but the stream had everything. Tom, even my laptop was struggling a bit, you know. So I thought, I must be live or something. I didn't twig. Well, Gary Barnes, top man, Paul. Thank you. Oh, I'm so relieved if people are watching. I mean, it does go to show the proof is in the pudding when I upload it. And if you watch it, you'll see I do exactly the same shit when no one's watching. Oh, my Lord. But I tell you what, getting comments makes it a lot easier. So, hey, maybe there's a lesson in there for me, you know, to appreciate you people in the chat, you internet nutters out there a bit more. Bloody hell, man. Gary Barnes, what a proper character, proper Tottenham. Thank you, man. Hail. Celtic are doing well. I went through all that. I was doing live scores and everything in the Champions League. Yeah, I know. Celtic were 2-1 up when I looked. I think they're 3-1 up now, or have finished. Gary Barnes, you've done nothing wrong. This is more entertaining. Oh, wait till you see me, man. Wait till you see me. The penny's starting to drop slowly as I'm streaming. I think I got to about 45 minutes with nothing. Hey, Mark in. I even did your stats, man. I even did your stats at the beginning. I did all that. Did everything. All bases covered. All just gone. I've been watching Spurs official channel, and Lucas and Moore are playing with each other, play fighting with each other in training. And Archie Gray said he didn't tell any of his friends he failed his driving test first time. I failed it. I failed it 3 times because first time I took it in England, I just did it after a week of lessons. So that's not going to work, is it? And then I tried to pass it again with no further driving just before I came to Australia. That ain't going to work. And then I did it properly in Australia, and then I buggered that up. And then I got it again. But hey, I'm a very good driver now. Champion driver. I don't know where my trophy is. Where's my trophy? Where's my trophy? I don't know. I must have wandered. Oh, there we go. There's half of my trophy. Only half because Mountain Bushman stood on it and broke it. Which I'm not casting dirt on Mountain Bushman because I could super glue it together at any time. But I think it's quite funny that it's broken in half. Meow Kabar. Big up Paul and coming you Spurs. Oh man, I'm still happy. Michael Langley, you're still on Nimbin time. I don't know what time I'm on. Don't click the go live button time. That's what I'm on, man. Oh look, I've got a few viewers in. Hello everyone. Hello. Oh, I'm running on adrenaline now. I'm pumped. Shoshi, that's hilarious. Shoshi, member of the Hotspur Hippie. I was talking to you as well. I was talking to you about what you said about what's going on in the States, and it's horrible over there, man. I hope you're all safe. I hope you and your friends and family are safe, and people in general are safe. It's going to be a rough old day over there. And I saw you, Sarah, and was chatting to you about it. Glad you're here now. Yeah, I always was, man. I always was. It's not like Schrodinger's hippie, you know, that I'm either here or not, depending on whether I click the button. I'm here. It's just whether you can see me or not. That's the fine detail I've got to crack in this YouTube streaming. I was genuinely thinking, because I put no clickbait, I thought, fuck, do you have to just put clickbait in every title then to get people to watch the damn thing? But no, you've all renewed my faith in humanity. Tom Larry, Celtic had just battered Leipzig 3-1. Bloody right, man. Excellent. Farmers League, eh? Well, Ange set him up, didn't he? And Brendan Rodgers is continuing it in his own way. It looks like it's working out quite well for Celtic at the moment. Meanwhile, Rangers are shit. And we're going to thrash Rangers in a few weeks anyway. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of them. We'll beat them so hard, they'll lose their next 2 games in the Scottish Premier League. How about that? Aidan, right. A sympathy super chat. Yeah, I tell you what, if this happens again, if I'm really late, it's a good idea to type in go live. Thanks very much for the super chat, man. Thanks, Aidan. Steve. But what I do is whenever I stream, I also do record a video automatically. So that's why I've got that on video ready to go. I'll upload it. I'll upload it for everyone. Even Paul, you need to get Scotty to look at the flux capacitor. What are you doing, eh? You're mixing your what do they call them now? Franchises. I'm glad you're talking about this. To be honest, after 40 minutes of talking on my own, I'm a bit spursed out. So if you want to distract me, that's cool. I nearly seen you discombobulated before, yeah. Mark in, apparently Spurs has asked that Korean kid to join mid-December, really? To train. So he's ready for the 1st of January. Wow, that is exciting news, man. Exciting news, man. Brilliant. Tom, Larry, hilarious Paul. I know, man. I know. Harry, new laptop, you tight ass. Well, there's being tight ass and there's having no money. There's a difference, man. In fact, being a tight ass, I know why people are rich, because I drive them around a lot. All they talk about is money all the time. Dollars, cents, big amounts, small amounts, money, 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 money. And when they talk about people, they're always just slagging them off and gossip. So no, not a tight ass, just got no money. But I ain't poor, because that's the way I choose to live my life. But a laptop will come. Future music. Hey, man, see what happens when you push the wrong button, or push no button. Push no button. I still sat and stared at the screen. You were one, because like by the time I finished, it was like two people. So you were one of them. Thank you to the true believers, the people that never gave up, that are just sitting watching nothing. That's it, man. It's a grand old team to play for. It's a grand old team to see. Hang on, let's give this a bit of gravitas. It's a grand old team to play for. It's a grand old team to see. And if you know your history, it's enough to make your heart go woo. We don't care what the other teams say. What the hell we care? But we only know that there's gonna be a show, and Tottenham Hotspur will be there. There we go. I didn't sing on my own, no, by the way. Stephen Hayes. Hotspur Hippie. First half was off to a terrible start. Okay. Second half, once he pressed go live, the game improved. And it was me clicking the go live button, that was it. And then a 2-1 win. It was a very Spursy come from behind win. Hey, well, maybe soften them up in the first half, you know. Tom Larry, I'm making people go mad. Tom kept on doing a refresh, starting to think the problem was my end. No. If it's ever a toss up between who's caused the problem between me and anyone else on planet Earth. Faz Radfire, 4-1 Spurs. Big up, Paul. Do you remember me? Yeah, I do. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, look at this. Faz Radfire's upgraded. He's getting near to being his ultimate form. He's going to do this. I know I usually click this on the ban when I ban someone, but I reckon this is a power up. Power up in the chat. So where is it? Here we go. This is for Tom. This is for Faz Radfire, the commenter formerly known as Faz Radfire 3-1 Spurs. He's He's now fast round 4-4-1 Spurs. How about that, man? Aidan Wright, hello, man. Big up Hotspur Hippie. Thank you very much, Aidan. Gary Barnes. It is a bit of a relief that I've got a few viewers. Oh, my Lord. What a dickhead. Spursy. I know. No. Spursy. This is the Spursy bit. The other bit was shit. This is the Spursy bit now. The good bit. Funny as fuck apart from it. Oh, well. Mark in. Have Real Madrid been... We even talked about Emerson Royale giving away a penalty. I mean, the laughs we all had when you weren't here. Oh, it was crazy times, man. Have Real Madrid been found out? Yeah, because they could see from a corner. Oh, they've got to get a set-piece coach, haven't they? Get a set-piece coach in. Colin Cross, wait till Stell finds out you've been talking to himself. To myself. Ah, well, who gives a shit? I'll upload it. You can see what I look like, and it's pretty much the same. Although it's nice to bounce off you people. Oh, I do appreciate people watching now. Oh, Archibald, I'm not watching this rubbish. I was only here for the thumbnail. That's it, man. We'll take more care of you, Archibald. I've been going over an hour. I know you lot haven't, so I am going to get myself a sneaky glass of water. Bear with me. Now the transport's fucked. Feedback. Hey, you're all still here. Yeah, fucking hell. So I didn't realise, the number I was watching that I thought was viewers was the number of people waiting to watch. And it started off quite promising at about 15. And by the end of when I realised what had happened, it was 2. So well done to those 2 people. Well done to those 2 people just watching a blank screen. You just never know. A member of the Hotspur Hippie community, memberships and super chats are available. Hi, Paul, just ended this madhouse. Fucking made me laugh, mate. Your channel is so much watchable than those other Ange haters. Especially when I hit the go live button. Come on, you Spurs. That's it, man. That's it. Oh, it's all... Call the upload. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I'll make it clear in the title what it is. And this is good because now I've got chat to respond to. I'm not actually saying the same stuff again. So if you want to hear all the in-depth expert Spurs analysis, you'll have to watch the cock-up upload. It'll take a while to upload and process, but I'll do it as soon as I finish this stream. Dave, hey man, another super chat. Thank you very much. You're very kind. Don't ever change, Paul. Well, hashtag seamless shot. Hang on. Hashtag seamless Hotspur Hippie. Seamless. Oh. So it's all the words wrapped around on my screen. So I'm in an easily confusable state at the moment. Kev Knight. NASA. Oh, here we go. Space news. Have just released a message from Voyager saying it's been receiving some strange signals at the end of the universe. Well, that's where I was broadcasting to. There we go, to Voyager. Are you responsible, Paul? Thank you, Kev. Tom and Harry, at least the delay allowed me to watch the Celtic game. There we go. There was no clash in schedules. And now but on the good side, I've had to muck around with my camera a couple of times, and it's all right now. So that, at least you missed all that. To watch the Celtic game, and now my time is occupied keeping me from watching the bullshit on CNN. I'm going to try and steer clear of it because it's not going to be a pretty day, really. Unfortunately, however it ends up, it's not going to be good. So just don't worry about it. I mean, it's easy to say because I'm over at the arse end of the world, but I'm quite fortunate to be here in this great southern land. Gary Barnes, class, you do, that's me. Mark in, what time is the game for you on Thursday? I went through all this, Mark, if you're around. You know, do I have to do it again? Yeah, it's 4:45 a.m., man. I thought it was 7 a.m., but it's actually 4:45 a.m., which is, that's an early old start. But, hey, I'm quite often up at that time of day anyway. Here we go, this phase Radfire. 4-1 Spurs. Mark in, you remind of the Mortal Kombat game when you press that button. Yeah, it's a bit of Godzilla, a bit of this, bit of that. Tom Larry, I thought you were too busy on chewing on leaves. Someone even said that. Chewing on leaves, I know. It's horrible, isn't it? He chews leaves. I choose leaves over people. Gary Barnes, believing we got a chance now. Did all this. Arsenal scared of their own shadow. Okay, this is new. It's only Liverpool who we need to try and conquer. Oh, yeah, said that. Come on, you Spurs, believe in Ange and the boys. Yeah. So, just to reiterate, to repeat myself, if we beat Ipswich, we're going to go up at least one place. If Arsenal and Chelsea draw, we're going to go up 2 places. If Nottingham Forest lose, we're going to go up another place. If Aston Villa and Liverpool draw, we go up to third, man. We go up to third. Even though Aston Villa are above us, I don't want Liverpool to win because they're running away a little bit. I'd even rather Aston Villa win than Liverpool win because I think, well, we've got Aston Villa's number and we can get those 3 points off them when we play them later on in the year anyway. Steve, member of Hotspur Hippie Commune. Memberships and super chats are available, although why would anyone bother financially supporting this incompetent shit show? It's pure class, cracking me up, Ebby. Thanks, man. Spursicus, the cock-ups. No one says cock-ups better than Dennis. Oh, if you're one of those people. Dennis Norton in my book. I know, man, them were the days when that was like a highlight of TV viewing, isn't it? It would be all right on the night. I used to love that program, and now it's, everything's shit now, isn't it? Everything's shit. Mark in, I've worked now. Have a good one. Thanks very much. Thanks for popping in, man. I'm glad I caught you later, so no worries, man. Fast Radfall, 4-1 Spurs. Now the line is Spurs can't win away from home. Give me strength, man. There's not 2 separate league tables, one for home and one away, and you don't get a cup for winning one of them and you can't get relegated out of one. And there's no cup for statistics in the last calendar year or since the beginning of January. That don't happen. I had a brief word with Steve Perryman after we smashed Aston Villa, and I don't like to say private conversations, but he said the same thing. I'm sure he won't mind me saying this, that the stats that they're showing on the TV is wrong because they're going back to last season. And he said that last season's done. It's irrelevant. It's a clean slate. Everything's different when the new season starts. A lot of teams have different players, different vibes. Last season is completely irrelevant to this season, as not as far as our growth is concerned, but who we're playing. It's a different landscape out there. There's no point in talking about it. Faz Radford, let's see what they say after we beat Man City away. Hey, that'll be good, man. I think we could do it. That would be a statement. That would be a statement win. Oh, and also, because I was going on about it, tap dancing. This, because of how this will impact our league position, I'm definitely saying that this is a golden ticket game against Ipswich. It's in our hands to do some damage. Gary Barnes, got to go. Good night, lads. Good night, man. Thanks for popping in. Tom Larry, a lot of so-called Spurs will be upset tonight. City got battered. That's what I maintained. We were doing this in the first 10 games of the last season. And we're doing it this season as well. When we beat a team that hard, they lose their next 1 or 2 games. So I reckon Villa would probably lose. Are they playing Champions League? If they are, they'll lose. I don't know if they are. They'll probably lose against Liverpool on the weekend. Oh, look at who he is. Here he is. Evening. You see, I did it. Evening, you cockney. Aussie Hippie. Looks like we did some damage on them Manx. That's it, man. Although, that's a set of fine Manx there. They're on a losing streak. Woo. Since we rattled them. That's right, man. Donny Darko Spurs. Whoops. Oh, the chat's flying in now. Sorry, my notification didn't work. It doesn't matter, man, because I ballsed it up on my end. Oi, oi, coys. Hope you're all well in here, man. Yeah, I did nearly an hour before I hit the go live button. I'll upload it afterwards so you can see not what dickhead, not an incompetent, what an absolute pro. An absolute pro I am. Tom Lowry, last season at White Hart Lane, we didn't lose a home game. Where's my trophy? That's it. Don't you get something for that? No. Because I don't know if people know this, but the league table is a combination of home and away games. You play every team at home and you play every team away. And you add it all up. Poof. Donny Darko, rewatch the start later. Don't worry about, well, you'll find out what happened then. I'll leave you as a teaser. That'll encourage you to watch it. I was talking to you, but you weren't here. And it weren't your fault. Watch the beginning of the stream to find out. I hate to talk transfers already, but who do we need to finish strong this season and not drop off again? Oh, God, man, I wouldn't have a clue, dude. What needs improving? Most. I'd like another midfielder, I think. A hard bastard. And then up front, another winger, maybe. I don't know. It's too early for me to tell. We'll find out nearer the January window because I think it's hard to judge at the moment. Mountain Bushman, Stamer, Ewanista. I forgot to hit go live for about an hour, but it was a very entertaining stream that I was doing on my own. Steve, 3 defeats in a row for City. We started off in the cup. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. You wait to see Villa. They're going to be out on their uppers, and that makes us better in the league. You know, it's one of the reasons I think we were top last year is because we beat these teams, and then they couldn't. It's like they couldn't recover. It's like they've been pepper sprayed. It's like, get me out of here. Stephen Hayes. Yeah, I wondered about the new season, new team, better plans. I was confused by that statistical breakdown as well. It made my bachelor's. Oh, well, he's an educated man. Bachelor's in commerce. Well, kneel to my greatness, man. I outrank you with my master's, although it's not in commerce. And it's falling to bits now. Yeah, I know, but when you got a little bit of statistics knowledge, you can see all the bullshit, though, can't you? And it's not hard to poke through it. It's so amateurish what they do. Cam Tinley, difficult selection decisions to be made in the next 5 days. Looks like we're contenders in every competition. Well, that's what we are, isn't it? Like I say, we win against Ipswich. We'll be anywhere between 3rd and 6th in the league. We're doing really well in UEFA Cup. We're doing really well in, the Carabao Cup. It might be a case we've got to beat every hard team to win the damn thing. I mean, what a victory that would be. That would be absolutely glorious. If we had to, so we're in the quarterfinals. There's 3 more games. Say if we had to beat like Arsenal, Liverpool and whatever to win it, that's a huge stake in the ground, man. Huge stake in the ground. And the FA Cup, we'll see what happens in January. Spurs, was that a park you were in earlier? Noticed there were no leaves on that grass lunch break, was it? Oh, right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just hoovered it all up, man. Although, funny you should say that, but I do actually, if I'm out foraging or fishing, if I catch a fish, It's something I do is I'll pick up, I'll make a salad from what's growing around in the reserve or whatever. So yes, I do actually eat leaves. Yes. Okay, I'll come clean. Dock leaves, dandelion leaves. They're brilliant. They're so good for you. Martin Presai. Oh, hello, man. But apparently Villa let us play. What, they let us play? No. They're not saying that, are they? They're saying Villa let us play. Did you see the shit they were trying to pull on us to do the exact opposite? Rolling around, falling over. Oh, we got a substitution. Let me just put my shirt on, have a drink, get some instructions from Bjorn Borg for half an hour. They didn't let us play one bit. We forced our game upon them. That's how we won, man. Steve.
Where's my trophy?
Tom Lowry, Van de Ven, and Romero both out for the next 3 games at least. Yeah, I've seen conflicting reports about Romero. One set of reports were saying it's a ligament in his foot or something, not too serious. But then some other reports said he's out for 10 months. Who knows, man? We'll wait to see what Ange says in his press conference this evening or tomorrow, whenever it is. Dragoshin and Davies will be starting. I'm okay with that. Hey, they did well, didn't they? Did perfectly well. Davies is having a really good season. Probably one of his best seasons, I think. Really good stuff. So, yeah, I'm okay with that, man. I mean, it's better than like Tanganga and Sanchez, isn't it? Stephen Hayes, I thought you were going political there. I was getting worried, Stephen. Left back, right back, or right wing is my vote. Left back would be good, wouldn't it? Left back. I mean, we're at the stage where, okay, we get more players in, then who's going to make way for them? You know, who's going to make way for them? Who's going to drop off? Could it be like we got left back, right back, or right wing? Right wing is Johnson, possibly Mikey Moore, but we probably do need another right winger. You might be right there. We haven't got much cover up there because Kulu seems to be finding his stride in midfield now. Left back, right back. Archie Gray, Van de Ven. I mean, what I wanted in the summer window was a versatile fullback, one that could play both sides. And Archie Gray might be that guy, but maybe he's a bit young. It's going to be interesting. I'm just going to enjoy each game as it comes before I start thinking about that, man. You know, sorry, Real Madrid lost 1-3 to AC Milan as well. Celtic beating Leipzig, yeah. Well, he's put another comment in. Put a little step on the notification on me in the comments. You know, when something grabs me, it grabs me, man. Quincy B, the quad is on. There we go. The quad is on. It's official. It's not just my words. Independent football pundit Quincy B, the quad is on. Donny Dargo, fair play, mate. Can anyone explain the European Cup? Who plays who and when? Because I've got no clue. I know we're joint top. When does the knockout start? Well, there's 8 games UEFA Cup we're in, or Europa League, yeah. So there's 8 games in this bit. And then in that big table, I think it's the top 8 go through to the knockouts. That's it. You're through. No more football for you for a bit. And then I think it's positions 9 down to 24. They play a couple of, knockouts to give people a second bite of a cherry, like Man United. But the bottom 8 just, all you got is your bus fare or thank you, Jim, we've had a lovely day. So we're looking good at the moment. One more win, and that you can't say definite, but one more win will really cement us in that top 8. We're not one win clear of 9th place yet, but it's getting close. I think we're going to smash Rangers. I think we're going to beat Hoffenheim. I think we're going to win all our games, man. But we can afford to drop a couple of points if we need to. Quincy B, if it grows together, it goes together. That's it, man. Hey, that's an interesting phrase. That probably would get me poisoned if I picked up a fungus that was growing on an apple. But, got to start somewhere, isn't it? Spurs GCTV. G'day, Paul. G'day, Spurs GCTV. Yasarian got sidetracked at work. Well, it's all right, man. Don't worry about it. You did. Were you here from? No, you don't know what happened. Yeah, I was actually talking to you a fair bit, Yasarian. What actually happened was it wasn't your fault. I did a 40-minute stream before I hit the go live button. So we had a good old chat. But this time around, I've only been going 35 minutes. But I will upload the other one because I did cover some things, I suppose. But welcome back, Yasarian. Team Lowry. Tom Lowry. Oh, I need some nicotine. Fucking hell. Even the best teams occasionally lose games. Of course, man. Absolutely right. It's football, but every single time... There's two teams out there, isn't there? There's two teams out there. Anything can happen in football. If it was so predictable, we wouldn't watch it. But every single time we lose, it's a catastrophe, I know. Manager out, owner out, everyone out. That's it. That's what it is, man. That's what it turns into. We lost against Palace. That's no good. That's no good. We're bigger than that. I reckon it's Levy. It's the owners. It's the players. It's the manager. It's the fans. It's the weather. It's the trains running late. It's bloody everything out. Everything out. Everything out. I've had enough. It's like that, isn't it? Tom Lowry, Ben Davies has been elected to represent players at the PFA. Good trade unionist. Power to the people. Love a good union. I mean, maybe that's one reason why people can't afford shit anymore is because the unions have been knackered. Dr. Johnny D7. Dragoshin and Davies instead of Van der Ven and Cudi with no noticeable difference against Aston Villa. It's true, isn't it? It wasn't like we felt wobbly. They played their part, didn't they? So the system, the philosophy of the way Ange wants to play football is getting through their heads. It's great. Spursgus, independent player, former player Sandro, said he thinks we could win 2 trophies this season, making him a member of the Duad squad. He also said he wants to manage Spurs. Well, okay, steady on, Sandro. Has he managed anyone? Come and manage someone and then come back to us. No, I like him. He's a good old egg. He's a funny guy. I'm getting in early. Sandro out. Yes, I've had enough. Sandro out. Sandro out! Sandro out! Stephen A. 797. Yes, I would have loved the Calafiori, but he went somewhere else. Ah, well. There's loads of players around the world, man. Donny Adarko, cheers, Paul. Legend. Oh, love the bully. Yeah. Busfair. Well, Jim. No, they're usually from Birmingham, aren't they? Because they always win boats and they're probably living in a tower block in Dudley or something like that. Well, Jim, we've had a lovely day. We'd like to give another team a chance. I used to fucking hate it when they won everything and they'd gamble it. You lose. Lose, you bastards. Lose. Let the other team have a go. That's the way Bullseye works. And then Tony Green doing the prizes on the prize board. In one. And then Jim would say something like, it turns bread into toast, it's a toaster. Kev Knight, Paul, you played a couple of notes from a 70s song a few minutes ago over Rainmaker. He's nagging me because I can't remember the title. Put me out of my misery, what was it? Oh, Step On by the Happy Mondays. It's one of my favourite songs, man, because it brings back so many wonderful memories of my childhood and the Hacienda and stuff like that, and it was a lovely time to be alive, and I was full of hope and vim and vigour for the world. Like, communism had just died in the arse. The Cold War. Hey! Oh, no, we're going to go and invade the Middle East now. Oh, fucking hell. Tom Larry. And we've still got Elfsberg at home in the UEFA. Oh, it's Elfsberg at home. Well, we got that one. There's 3 points. There's enough points in there. I think we've really... Our 3 wins at the start given us such a good platform to progress in that competition. Donny Dargo's laughing about something, I don't know. Dr. Johnny D7, Spurs and Ange broke City. Hey, that's it, man. Hey, hello, man. You're in a live one. A live one. Thank you for all your comments on the videos. I do read them. Don't respond. I just click like, thumbs up and a love heart, but I do like them, man. G'day, Paul. Big up. Big up. Not little down. Stephen Hayes, who are these random alternate universe Hotspur hippies? I know, it's just, it's my shadow self, as Jung would say. I don't know how bollocks that is, but hey, people quote it all the time, Jung. Phil Coys. Well, Phil Army, I ain't done it yet, man. G'day, Paul. G'day, man. How you going? Quincy B, yes, comrade. Yes, power to the people. More of us than them. Carl Simpson. Ange destroys City, and now they can't buy a win. Shell-shocked. Shell-shocked. Quaking. Quivering. Like little lambs.
Oh, Pep! Oh, what do we do, Pep?
That's what they are. They're fucked. Kevin Knight, thank you, Paul. You're a star. Well, I've forgotten. It's Better Football TV. Hello, man. Happy Tuesdays. Happy Wednesday. Madrid gets... Here we go. Madrid gets smashed again. Hurrah. Well, Romy 1 Kenobi might be around. I haven't seen him for a while, but he might be in here. Spurs 1. Hey, and I'm alive. Hey, that's always a start, isn't it? You sort of wake up, open your eyes, and like, fuck, turn the tap on. Water comes out. Everything's on the up. Here we go, man. Call the cops. Well, I said that at the end of one of my live streams in the pub, the only one I'm doing in the pub, sadly. Call the cops, yeah. Twisting my melons, man. Twisting my melon. You know, you talk so hit, man. You twisting my melon. Wow, I've got loads of viewers. Oh, my YouTube career isn't over. Thank fuck for that. How long? I've been going 41 minutes this time around. Wow, that's all right. I mean, I was pulling everything out my arse to keep going. You know, I was doing the, where is it? This. I was clicking all my buttons, man. I was going nuts. Well, I didn't click all my buttons. I did that one, though. Better, faster, stronger. I knew it was going really bad because I thought, oh, well, no one's saying anything. I'll just play a bit of bass guitar and my fingers were all buggered. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do when I upload the stream that doesn't exist from the Phantom Zone. I was jamming along with the intro, so I'm not going to cut that first 5 minutes out. You can skip it if you want. But I was playing along to it, and it was always, I was getting into a bit of a groove. Here we go. The old question. If I had $1 every time I was asked this, Chris, if I had $1, why would you shave? Will you shave your beard off? Oh, if you get the... Oh, no, it's a different question. Sorry. I was hasty. I was hasty to judge you. Will you shave your beard off if you get the 4K subs? No. No, no, no. I'll shave my beard off if I get too much curry in it one night. I've come close, or pizza or shit. It's like, oh, fucking hell. But you hop in the shower and wash it, it's gone, isn't it? So, but no. But there may be a day where I'll just wake up one day and I think, nah, I'm bearded out. But not yet. I think there's a bit of life in it. In fact, it was fun going when I went up to Nimbin. This is like kindergarten beard. Kindergarten. I'm just getting started on my hirsute career. Compared to some of the people up there, it was awesome. I felt inadequate. Mark Soshi, Paul, did you read the comments Joe Hart said about playing under Ange when he was at Celtic? No, I haven't seen that. I'll look it up. Because, I mean, when you talk about what players did Ange make better, he blew new wonder into Joe Hart's career. He had a really good spell at Celtic. Brilliant. Sorry, I can't wait to see the other stream. I think I held it together. So I say, I do the same shit whenever no one's watching or 58 people are watching, you know. And I just proved it, although I did run out of steam at the end, questioning things, and then I realised what I'd done. Spursicus, Paul, can you see the comparisons with this team and Glory's past? I can, yeah, absolutely, man. Especially with the Birkinshaw years, man. Don't forget, Birkinshaw started off with a relegation. Hashtag Keith out. Birkinshaw out. Bill Nicholson finished, 18th in the league in his first season? I think it was 18th. It was right down near the bottom. We were better than that, but I can, because I even talked about this in the other stream as well, man, about Glenn Hoddle's recent comments. I won't repeat it. Go and watch it. But yes, it might have been. You might have actually put something like this as a comment in, and maybe that's what I was responding to. But absolutely, I've got that feeling about, because it's the consistency of the manager that I like. You know, Keith was very straightforward. And it's funny, for such a straightforward guy, he allowed such flair on the pitch, you know. And I think Ange is a cut of the same mould. It's not like he's all touchy-feely and, you know, arty-farty. He just gets on with it, but lets the players express themselves. That's what football is about to me. And some managers letting footballers express themselves. You know, they're all nutcases compared to society's judge of what a normal person is, which is completely, you know, about this narrow. You got humanity, which is like, could be anything. The society says, no, you've got to be like this. And some people don't fit into that, and some of them turn into footballers. And well done to them for finding a way out. Piers Barrow, I'm too late again. Fertilising the garden. Yeah, I was late too, though, man. I was 45 minutes late too. Don't stress, man. Steve, no, the beard must stay, yeah. Steve, are you going to shave your beard off? I don't know. If the sun rises tomorrow? Get Fred. Where's Fred? Is it worth keeping a beard? Let's get Fred onto it. Actually, you know what? I don't like it that Fred is behind the comments. Where's Fred? Let's bump him up. I like him to be in the forefront of things. Does that work? Yeah, there we are. Front and centre where Fred should be. Meta Football TV. Heart Smash the Doubters into oblivion regarding Ange. Oh, right. Okay. I'll have to look out for that. And that's something we can sort of relate to, because he didn't have a happy time at Spurs. And he was, he did all that with Manchester City. He came to us, didn't really do anything. He's washed up, isn't he? Joe Hart, he's washed up. I wonder if Celtic fans were thinking, oh, bloody hell, Joe Hart, you've got to be kidding me. And with fair reason to as well. You know, that's not an unreasonable thing to think, I think, as a fan. And he delivered, absolutely delivered. Oh, I know Chris is only playing. I'll interrupt into this conversation. What do professional footballers know about football compared to internet nuts? Oh, everyone's nuts, man. Everyone's nuts. But yeah, I know. Who'd have thought footballers might know something more about football? Although there's a few, I mean, you know, there's that club. There's that club of footballers that just appear on everything. And I'm a bit sick of the sight of them, really. It's like, I don't watch too much TV, but, you know, there's a lot of panel shows, quiz shows. You get them, a few of them in Australia. There's loads in England. And it's the same bloody people showing up every show, isn't it? It's the same people saying, oh, God, it's just cheap TV. I don't think the footballers are that cheap for Sky to hire, but I'm just bored with their... I know what they're going to say. There's nothing surprising there. Chat's buggered up. Oh, well, I don't mind that as a cock-up. I'll take that. Let me just refresh that and see what I've missed. Use sorry on... There we go. Mark Satoshi, thumbs up, everyone. Thank you very much. Let's get Paul to 4 minimum subscribers. Paul has to get 4 minimum subscribers. Minimum. Well, that's it. Every stream I do from now on, I'm not going to hit the go live button. I'll teach you lot a lesson by not going live and just doing it for my own pleasure. That's what I'm going to do. Donny Darko Spurs. Did Ange struggle on the road at Celtic? No. I think that was one of their biggest wins. They went away and won 9-0. Who was that against? I've forgotten now. But no. Just a learning curve. I mean, it's tricky, you know. He's come from a lower base at Spurs compared to the league. We were in a bad way when he came. Celtic, even though, you know, they were bad for them because Celtic won the previous year, you know, they weren't far off. But what Ange did was he didn't just get them to beat Rangers, he just got them to be magnificent. And I was seeing, because I was watching Celtic fan channels while Ange was there, and much like I've heard from some Spurs fans, older Spurs fans, I mean, it's crazy. It sounds crazy to me, but there were old Celtic fans comparing Ange to Jock Stein. I mean, and so I'm saying he's my favourite manager since Jock Stein. I mean, you can't get higher praise than that. Bloody hell. And I've seen the same from some Spurs fans. I get the Bill Nicholson vibes. I get the Keith Birkinshaw vibes. I mean, high praise. Meta Football TV, just send it to you via WhatsApp. What's that then? I find WhatsApp weird. I don't like it. I don't look at it much. So I often miss loads of messages because I don't know. Oh, Joe. Oh, right. Oh, thanks very much, man. Thanks much. Do you want to put the link in the... You're a mod, aren't you? You can put the link in the chat if you want to. You don't have to, you know. But thank you. I'll watch that. Spursigus, I watched some of a panel show earlier. Absolutely hate it. It's just lazy, isn't it? Lazy. And you don't know how much has been edited and how much they're being fed. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it's off the cuff, but it's just shit, isn't it? Just shit. Jock Stein, man. Yeah. One of the innovations that Jock Stein brought to Celtic Football Club when he became manager is he made them play football in the training sessions. How about that? Who else is doing that right now at Tottenham? Focusing the training around playing football. Who'd have thought that would work, eh? Meta Football TV, there's the link. We can all enjoy that, watch that later on together. 51 minutes, I tell you this, 51 minutes has been a walk in the park compared to the first 45 minutes I did on my own. Walk in the park. Don't take the chat for granted. But I tell you what, if I don't get those 4 subs, you're going to all piss off. I'll do it on my own forever. How many subs have I got? I know I was on 3,700. I just took 3,700 because we're winning games again, so it goes up. When we lose, A, I can't be asked doing as much because I'm, not happy, and B, people don't want to watch stuff about football, which is fair enough, I guess, so it doesn't do well during when we... But that's why I'm hoping Spurs win the league. It's purely selfish motivation. 3702. That's all right, man. Lewis Cypher. El Diablo himself. Huge maturity progression against a negative time wasted team. Yeah, I watched the game again, man, and it's really... I'm going to do this more when we play well. Because the narrative was we didn't play well in the first half because Villa were 1-0 up. And then we played really well in the second half and we went 4-0 up. But the first half set the second half up. If you watch it again, you see exactly what we were doing. And we were really tough on Villa. And then because they were playing, they were trying to play counter-attacking football. And we just kept them back. Then they got that lucky goal against the run of play. And then started rolling around, farting about, and it wasn't good enough. You see what happens when you do all that silly bollocks. If you're playing a side that plays good football, the side that plays good football is always going to win. And when Villa, when we went 2-1 up, then Villa decided to try and start playing football again, tried to shift gears into football mode, and it didn't work. You can't do it if you take your foot off the gas. It's really hard to get going again. So I just raised the question. Why didn't Villa just carry on playing that kind of football the whole game? And the answer is because they're a scared bunch of pussies. That's why. Whereas Tottenham ain't. Spurs, all great managers venerated Jock Stein, absolute legend of the game. You don't win a European Cup with nearly everyone in the team born within 5 miles of the football ground. And I think the one that wasn't was like 10 miles, Yeah, no, great manager, Jock Stein. Worthy European Cup winners as well. Donny Darko Spurs. And that wasn't, I think they'd been to the semis or something the year before. So it wasn't like this was one lucky year where they just managed to jag one. They were knocking on the door with Celtic. Donny Darko Spurs. Don't get me wrong, I'm an Ange fan, all right. All right, with that caveat out the way, let's see what bollocks comes next, eh? I just would like more consistency because against Palace, the players looked like the players had never seen each other before, let alone played together. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that sort of thing will be ironed out as we go along. I mean, even the best teams do have the odd Muppet performance. Those two were pretty Muppet performances that you mentioned there. But as far as consistency goes, for me, it was Crystal Palace, the second half against Brighton, and you could say you can include Coventry as well. Coventry for most of it as well, even though we won that game. They're our duff performances, 2.5 games out of, 15 that we've played. I know some of the results we didn't get, but I think we still played well. So I don't think that was inconsistent. So really, 2.5 out of, 15 games is pretty good, I reckon. Pretty good. Suppose if you want consistency, eat porridge. Will it block you up now? It'll make you regular as a German train. United Spurs of America. Welcome, Jacob. Let's give him a good welcome here.
Where?
Hang on, let's have the full works. I keep forgetting which button I've assigned this to. Because the writing's very small on this device I use. I don't know where it is. It is. Oh, well, we'll just do that. I can't. It's there somewhere. Oh, I forgot to read your comment, Jacob. Hang on, where are we going? Ooh, windy. But. Unai was flailing around and coaching up a physical show, a masterclass from his box. I know, man. I saw that in the second half. They were like 3-1 down. And he's doing that. Well, that just goes to show you that doing that, acting like a plonker on the sidelines, doesn't get your team going. And if it does get your team going, you're in the shit. If you're relying on your manager to get you going during a game while you're on the pitch, you ain't winning shit. While Ange had his hands in his pockets, we were 3-1 up, weren't we? 3-1 up. See, Ange is just looking at the game. He's trying to figure out, what can I do? How can I change this? That's what he's focused on. If you're doing all this shit, you're not in the game, are you? You're like one of us then. You're a spectator. You know? While Ange had his hands in his pockets, Unai should have won. I thought, yeah. I know. He came that close to outsmarting Ange. Steve, Night Purple, good laughs. Thank you very much, Steve. Thanks for popping in, man. Member of the Hotspur becoming your memberships in Super Chats as well. Donny Darko Spurs, wish you could edit message instead of deleting and rewriting because you. Don't worry about if it's barely legible. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty good at understanding typo, man. Dr. Johnny D7, drama like time wasting and dark arts ain't football. It's not why I ever used to be a season ticket holder at White Hart Lane to watch time wasting. You know, watch Ray Clements take half an hour taking a kick. Never. It's ripping fans off. You're paying to see 90 minutes of football, not 60 minutes and 30 minutes of fucking about. And a minute, here we go. Like to see Kulu get a rest for tomorrow. I'm sure there's going to be some rest and rotation. We'll see what happens, eh? But you're probably right because he's been running his arse off, hasn't he? He's been on fire. It's going to take something out of him. Yo, sorry, and it's very satisfying when playing football wins a game rather than the other shit Aston Villa tried to pull. That's it, man. That's what I love about Tottenham because only up until the last couple of years. And maybe a few years in between, even when we didn't have the players, we at least tried to play football. And when we get it right, it's just so much more satisfying. Like Ange said in that fan press conference, he said, when success comes and it'll be glorious because we'll have done it the way the club wants to do it. not by farting about. Bonnie Dargo Spurs. Just want to get to your age, Paul, with some of my hair. What? I mean, I got long flowing locks yesterday, which blew around in the wind yesterday. Hey, when you get to my age, at least you lose the fear of dying young. That's a plus. 1 minute, Ange out. Ange out, says Stephen Hayes. Yes, man. Dr. Johnny D7. Losing on the sideline versus current manager, 4-1 Spurs. Thank you for coming. There you go. Good night. Good night. I'll be here all week. Thank you for your support. There we go. All right, now, look, I've been going an hour. Actually, I've been going longer than an hour, but, you know, the other bit didn't exist. So I'll tell you what, folks. Hey, well, thank you for coming back. There we go. All right, man. So what I'll do is I'll upload the stream in front of no one, because I think there was some interesting information in there, because I had to pull something out my arse. But I got some super chats, man. We coined it in today, folks. Well, lots of thank yous to give out. Wow, look at this. Thank you very much to Tom Lowry, Aidan Wright, and Dave O. Thank you very much for the super chats. Thank you very much, folks. Very kind of you. Means I can, you know, drive piss heads on Melbourne Cup Day around a bit less and focus a bit on more of this, because there are things I want to do on the channel. I think something I mentioned in the aborted stream was if I had more time, I wouldn't make it like a more general football channel. I'm not interested in doing that at all. But I'd like to do things. I'd like to do some videos on the history of Spurs. I mean, it would take a bit of thought and a bit of time, but that's what I've got a hankering to do. I don't think it'd be very popular videos, but I just want to do it because I want to do it, basically. But there's a few things I want to do. But you guys watching and clicking like and subscribe, whatever you do, and whatever you lot are doing, it seems to be working all right at the moment. So, you know, I can't complain. The channel's growing. That's all you can ask for, isn't it? So thank you very much for the people that thought I'd buggered off and forgotten to stream, but you all came back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the chat. I appreciate how much you keep me going. Although I did a lot on my own without you lot, so I didn't have to pander to you nutcases in the internet too much. If you're listening to this on podcast or stream afterwards on YouTube, I'll probably upload both to the podcast. And I'll just say thank you for that as well. I hope it's distracted you a little bit away from 2024. Now, I'm pretty sure the transporter won't work because I used the cloud function on my laptop today, but we'll give it a go. But needless to say, I'll just say until next time. Where is it? There we go. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs. Let's have a crack at this. Something went right. Bye-bye.